slide is going to show you the 7 submarkets of Ventura County: Westlake Village, Thousand Oaks, Blueberry Park, Camarillo, Oxnard, Fort Hueneme, Ventura, Santa Paula, Fillmore, and Moore Park, Simi Valley. Ventura County is known as the Tech Coast because of the large presence of technology corporations, include Amgen, which is the world's largest independent biotech firm, House Automation, which is the nation's leading maker of controlled computer machine tools. Also known for its agricultural industry, Ventura County supports about 31,000 jobs and generates about $75 million a year in tax revenues. For every acre of building and pavement, there's an acre of rocks, or crops, should I say. Next slide, please. The market statistics slides. We'll start with the industrial. Ventura County has about 70.5 million square feet. Vacancy rate went down from 6.1 to 5.9. Absorption moved in positive territory this year, about 64,000 square feet. And you can see the average lease rates for buildings 50,000 square feet below and above. And also the average sales price for the building 10,000 square feet is about $103 a square foot. The office market, we have about 18.5 million square feet. Vacancy rate is about 18.4. There's negative absorption of 220,000 square feet. You can see the average prices per square foot. The average sale price of the building of $191 a square foot. Next slide, please. Here we have the vacancy rates of the submarkets. I wanted to show you that in the submarket of Ventura had the lowest vacancy rate of 4.2%. Virtually the same industrial base in Moore Park and Simi Valley, we had a vacancy rate at the highest of 10.9. And that was due to the fact that there are 15 available buildings in Moore Park Simi for buildings 60,000 square feet on up. In Ventura, there's only 2. The office market, the sub-market Ventura also led with the lowest vacancy rate of 9.9%. And in the city of Camarillo, had the highest vacancy rate of 25.8%. And that was largely due to the exodus of Anthem Blue Cross, who left us at 250,000 square feet, which is basically about 10% of the overall office space. Slide, please. So highlights: industrial market, the leasing activity led the market. Increased leasing activity was due to lower rents, shorter term transactions, and major rent concessions. Our average lease rates went down another 15 to 20%. Sales activity increased by about 19%. Office market didn't fare as well. Although the office leasing activity velocity increased by about 130% last year, we gave back more office space, and that's why we have negative absorption of 220,000 square feet and a record vacancy of 18.4%. The good news, the sale prices in the office market rose 23%. And I think the best news is that the unemployment rate declined down to 9.5% from 9.5% from 10.9% a year earlier. So I'd say in 2011, most owners finally got the message. You're going to be a participant, lick your wounds, get the low rates, get your buildings leased. You can continue to be on the sidelines and be a spectator and wait for the market to improve. As far as significant sale transactions, both of them were in the city of Moore Park this year. Byron's in Bickford Aerospace and Defense purchased a 167,000 square foot campus on about 265 acres. Interesting here, they ended up actually leasing the property a year earlier when they acquired the original occupant, SDI, and that lease had an option to purchase, and they went ahead and executed it. Next slide, please. As far as significant lease transactions, my partner John Ochoa represented Deckers Outdoor Corporation in the renewal of a 723,000 square feet in Camarillo. Lease consideration, $24.5 million. The rate's confidential, but a rumor has it that if you buy John 1 or 2 drinks, you might give up that comp. From the office standpoint, 6101 Condor, the company, Penny Mac, leased the building 142,000 square feet for 5 years at $110 square foot modified gross, lease consideration about $9 million. The reasons for them wanting this property and leasing it, they had a step rent, they had major rent concessions, and also the location. They were able to pull the labor pool from West San Fernando Valley, West Ventura County, and also the Conejo Valley. Next slide, please. So, the forecast for 2012, we think it's going to be a year of recovery and resurgence. We're going to see a steady slope growth. That will continue. Industrial rates and sale prices will begin to stabilize. We do think there's going to be a resurgence in the high-tech industry. There was a number of manufacturing jobs increased in Ventura County by 1.7%. And we think the reason being is that a lot of the high-tech companies are designing product. It cannot be shipped overseas to be manufactured. So with the labor pool that we have, the white-collar labor pool that we have on the technology corridor, which is basically from Calabasas to Camarillo, should be poised to get this business in the near future. Vacancy rates in the office market will remain high due to existing inventory, public consolidation, company consolidation, and also the potential layoffs in the public sector. As far as new construction, it's going to be almost non-existent due to the MS4 initiative, which is separate storm sewer systems, along with the elimination of redevelopment funds and scarcity of land. So we don't think much is going to happen with construction in the last slide here. I'd just like to say the solid companies will continue to grow, not necessarily because their industries are growing, but they're taking market share away from their competitors. So with that, I wish you a healthy and prosperous 2012. Thank you very much.